This is the Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Wednesday, December 12th of 2025, and you're listening to episode 463? YouTube changed all this, so I don't actually see the title anymore here. Yes, 463 of the BCC podcast. I'm LQ. Joining me today is Maluris.
We are all here today
And
on the
Ford.
off day.
Good afternoon.
And yeah, we are
That
dealing
feels
with
good to
like a totally new interface for YouTube live streaming. So this will be fun.
Do we
that
need
we're,
someone
like,
to audio
doing it
check then?
Maybe. Yeah.
We should draw straws to see who has to do that.
Darn, I don't know if we accidentally streamed us talking about the death of the voice of Sheen.
We did not.
It is showing up in the recording.
Oh.
I mean,
I don't think we said anything publicly untoward, so...
Well, I'll miss him.
Yeah, just remind me to go and trim the beginning of this episode before. It used to be you have to press 2 buttons, now it just seems you press 1.
I mean, I guess that is better interface, but
Yeah, audio sounds good at least, so that's great. Alright, well, we've only got 45 minutes here, so we should get right into today's topic. This is a special broadcast for the Ninjago Old Town set reveal. This is a set we have been looking forward to for a long time now. And, oh, wait a minute, I forgot also. Where is it?
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Yes!
I haven't done it on a Wednesday
Finally.
in a while.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, this set we've been looking forward to for quite a while, and it does not disappoint.
There's a
So,
lot going on with it, though.
there is, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. It's busy, but in a very good way.
Let's just pull it up here. This is the Brick Commentary.
Nice.
I thought we were past that. Okay. Oh, someday I will fix that. There we go. Yes, set number 71861-1, The Old Town.
Is this what it feels like when castle fans get a new castle?
Yeah.
No, to them they like have a great feast hall that they celebrate.
Let me
in.
rephrase that. Is this what it felt like when they got the Lion Knight Castle a couple of years ago?
Again, they have money, so they have this great feast hall that they drink copious amounts from their horns.
What are you talking about?
The set comes
Roast
in
meat.
at 4,851 pieces with 23 minifigures
$4,000. Wow.
for $300. It actually
Not
came
bad.
in below the projected leaked price. So that is an amazing price per piece ratio. And not only that, but of these minifigures, all of them are new to this wave. On top of
Right.
that, we've got 3 characters that have never had any minifigure before. We have 5 new variations. And we have 2 characters that have not appeared for more than 5 years.
Another important thing to note here, though, is that a lot of these minifigures are repeats from other sets in this wave. So you're not going to... Well, what I'm saying is you're not going to get as much uniqueness as you would from, say, a Ninjago City set, but the variety here is quite striking.
Actually, I would say the opposite. Ninjago City tends to come with more repeat figures.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Remember the Ninjago
I feel like
City
there's a lot
workshops.
more.
Yeah, let's compare it to the Ninjago City workshops for a moment. Ninjago City workshop. That has, looks like 10 figures in it. It has 2 new characters, 1 new variant, no, sorry, 3 new characters, 1 new variant, and then 2 that come in other sets, and 3 or 4 generic figures.
So, well, what's the math on like the uniqueness there?
Much lower. So again, of this one, of 23 figures. Sorry, 23 figures. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 to 23 versus 3 to 10.
10. I'm only looking at 10 here. Oh wait, no. 11, 12, 13.
And if we're talking totally new figures,
you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, there's some of these that are bordering the lines because they're pretty similar, like the Postman and Faith.
Mm-hmm. I think maybe I was just looking at it and getting a little confused.
The exact numbers.
Never mind.
Are a bit dicey, but yeah, I think it's better to put this in terms of what figures here are not new and unique. So we've got the 4 ninja, or 5 ninja, Nia, and Wu. So that's 6. So about a quarter of them. Yeah, okay, Loyalist too. Okay, maybe the ratio is the same. It's just there's a sheer more minifigures per brick count in this.
I think.
Because again,
I think so.
For $50 more, this has more than twice the minifigures of the workshops.
Right, and it feels like they're not random. You know, they really
that was
feel like they belong
an issue with the
in
workshop in
this place.
general. Was the workshop had some really weirdly placed minifigures. Actually, I would say these are way more random. You've got
in the case of Dr.
Necronics,
Julian, yeah.
Dr. Julian, Faith, Garmadon.
Right, but I think
Dr.
Faith
Sanders
has a place in all this.
You think what?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of them have a place here in this structure.
I mean, about as much as the random ones they put in the other ones. I'd say here there's way more mixing of eras here, so it's definitely more nonsensical.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a bad thing.
But I feel like they can all work together. You know, it doesn't feel like they are very separate from each other. Maybe that's just the feeling that I get.
I would disagree. That's a bad thing, but again, you have like Season 1 Nia. Then you've got Crystallized Harumi.
Okay.
Season 1 Garmadon.
Well, isn't the whole theme here, hear me out, Old Town? So it's all from prior seasons.
Well, it's a Ninjago Legacy set in that case. Yes, again, now that this is an issue. Also, what it's based off of in the show is debated. I personally, I think it looks kind of like Jamanakai, but obviously, it's only vaguely similar. It's really its own thing. So let's talk about the minifigures. I think that is probably the most exciting portion of this, and we're just going to keep getting sidelined with them. What was that?
Isn't that what we've just been talking about?
Yeah, I'm actually going to make it official.
We're actually going to look at the things.
Yeah. Okay, let's start in the upper left here. So, we got 3 of the 15th anniversary figures here, which are ones that we have wanted forever. Young Wu and Young Garmadon, and even the first Spinjitzu Master, which I never actually even suspected we would get, honestly.
He only makes, very brief appearance.
So let's start with talking about Garmadon. He's absolutely perfect. He matches what we saw of him in the show since the very beginning. Looks really, really cool. I love the print. Now, their face, rigs were actually identical to Lloyd's. So you could make kind of Young Wu. Pretty accurate, actually. But you could never do Garmadon because his robes were never available.
Well, That is no longer.
Also, he has a double-sided head with one of them having red eyes and one of them having normal eyes.
Neat. So when are we getting a new Great Devourer?
Yeah, I really hope we get that. There's one set. There's still one figure missing for the 15th anniversary. We don't know what it is. I would love it if we got a Great Devourer set.
I feel like it's needed, you know?
I think they should just make it into a minifigure, call it a day.
Yeah. The Great Devourer minifigure.
Yeah. Final minifigure in the collection. Just
okay.
clean your hands off, you're done.
Yeah. Like, it's just a snake in the shape of a guy. We've done that before, right?
That's true.
Darn, do you know that, like, the original... I was looking for the original Ninjago shorts, the mini-movies, and they're not at all released anywhere within their original form. I did find a compilation here on LEGO's site, but just to compare...
That's probably the only one you're going to find.
And it's also, like, not parsed properly at all. I'm just trying to get a good screenshot of Garmadon. In fact, it doesn't even seem to be in here for some reason. Okay, well, we'll move on. Just trust me, the Garmadon is very, very accurate. Oh, never mind, I found it now. If only it wasn't blurry. Okay, we will take this screenshot. And save it. Garm.
Gorm.
Garm.
Isn't that the guy from, Nick Fuentes, Bluetooth?
No, that's Gorm. We're talking about Garm. Gagmadon.
Okay.
He's even
Here
got
they
a
are
little
side
bit
by
of thing
side.
on the rope. Hey.
Yeah, it is directly pulled from 15 years ago when this design first was put in the show. Maybe the symbols are different, though. I can't really tell from these angles. Not enough you'd notice.
It's as close as you'll ever get it.
Yeah, he looks absolutely great. Like, you couldn't have asked for more in this figure. Let's talk a little bit about Wu. So Wu actually does not use his Battle Between Brothers design.
This is his first Anachondri War design, right?
Yep, that's correct. It's the Serpentine War.
The Serpentine War. Yes, thank you.
Which I believe is the design he's using in the new comic series for that as well. Trying to find some pictures of it. Yeah, here is a comparison, which means you can also make, obviously, the kimono that Wu wore in Battle Between Brothers was released that same year for Ninjago. So this one has not been made, so actually it's an even better choice. The symbols definitely are different on this one than in the show, but I'm not going to split hairs over that personally. The design looks very, very good, very accurate.
Yeah, it's
Some people say that
on.
the hair should have been the lighter color of blonde. I can see it either way, honestly.
I do like that they're finally transitioning to using the proper stick color.
Yeah, it's weird it took them this long.
Yeah, because they've had it in their inventory for
They've had the stick in that color.
Time.
I have it, and I've been using it for Wu in my displays.
I got plenty of sticks in that color. Like.
And then we have the first Spinjitzu Master. Now, I believe when he appeared in the show in March of the Oni, he actually used the Black Wu Crew robe design with just like the little sticker removed from it.
But I like this.
But this actually this is perfect though. This makes it better, but it also does actually fit with that design too. So that's super cool. And all the packaging, they don't show you his face. And I've seen it from other pictures from reviews people have put out with this. But it looks super cool. I think they did a great job with this. Like, for these alone, like, it makes this set a must-buy.
Yeah.
We have, then, so we're not going to talk about, I think, the other legacy figures. It doesn't come with all the Ninja Hood, and apparently in the designer videos, they've talked about how they really stretched their budget to the max for this.
Okay.
So
That's fair, I
they had to
guess.
cut literally any corner they could to make sure they got the quality they could in the rest of everything.
Yeah, it does come with the loyalists from the new Dragon's Rising wave too, but who knows what they're
That always happens. I don't know. I don't think
Yeah.
they really need to, but whatever. Gotta have combat in a box. Yes, they have Garmadon though also.
Yeah, I think maybe some of the Skulkin, if they still have some of those.
They don't.
I mean, if they don't have those molds, they could have made like a new, lesser Skulkin.
Well, they don't have any more budget for
Right?
new prints either. We'd have to cut fees.
No, I mean like replace. Oh, for new print.
Yeah, the printing
Okay.
budget was also stretched. In fact, I'm surprised they got it this much.
Yeah.
Because next up, we also have another one that this has probably been near the top of my wanted list for years, Dr. Julian.
We haven't gotten a Dr. Julian before this?
Never.
Nope.
I can't believe it.
Yep,
We got the lighthouse, but not him.
Well, that lighthouse was when he was dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
He left his foster
This is also
son there
when
alone.
he's dead.
Comes back to life. Freaking dies.
No, this is not when he's dead, because look, Zane is also yellow here.
Well, he's gonna die soon if Zane is still yellow.
But, he...
His days are numbered.
Well, yes. Point being,
We all have our time.
Dr. Julian
He doesn't have much of it.
Dr. Julian already lived like 1.5 lifetimes.
That is also true, yeah.
I think more like 1.25. Let's be real.
I don't know. It depends on what age Zane assumed he was after his memory switch, but no matter. Here's a comparison.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
They have never put this much care into translating on-screen characters. Like, even the pens are right. I think in the show he might have had printed legs, but I am not gonna fuss over that, honestly. Printing is always a little bit more detailed in the show. The expression is perfect. Like, everything looks absolutely great. In fact, in most of the screenshots, you can't even see his pants, so...
Good for you.
We have a new Legacy Garmadon, and I'm not sure if that torso print is new. Obviously, it's the same torso print as used in the Oni Mistake in the Build a minifigure. But I'm trying to think when the last time we got Legacy Garmadon was. It's been a few years, so I assume this print is new. Just, he can't do too much else with it. He does have a double-sided head now. And let me try, I think I've got a picture of that one. Maybe I do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here it is.
With the smile? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that goofy guy.
That's again a very show-looking print for him. I do miss the old samurai helmet that they only had in 2011, honestly. Even if the clip breaks on it so easily.
Well, they had it more before 2011, but afterwards was a no-go.
Yeah. So I do kind of miss that, but I know that's a retired mold or whatever. But yeah, Garmadon, it's a legacy Garmadon. You know, not the best, but it does its job. But then one we were surprised about in the initial leaks of the minifigures, we have another Harumi. But it turns out this isn't just a reprint of Harumi, it's one that we didn't have, and I didn't even realize we didn't have. It's the Kabuki Mask Harumi from Crystallized.
The Vengestone buyer.
Yep. Like, that's really cool.
I saw a very good custom piece of the Vengestone buyer version many years ago. It was only a few years ago Crystallized happened, huh? Back then. And it was good, but this one I think kind of devalues that a little bit.
Yeah.
Because this was very, very good.
Yep, print is absolutely perfect. I believe it does come with
Yeah.
their hair as well.
Yep.
So
that's a nice touch.
That's super cool. And then next up, these ones might require a little bit deeper analysis. We've got new versions of Crux and Acronyx.
These are also very close to the source.
They are. There is a slight issue with these.
Yeah, I think it's is it the torso?
The torso print is the same instead of mirrored.
I mean,
but they're it's not
whatever.
that big a deal.
Yeah.
It is
semantics. I mean, you don't have this problem. You've already got the young Acronyx.
Yeah, but
right?
yes, so I'm actually pulling that up to take a look right now because I
think like a casual buyer isn't gonna fuss with this.
So yeah, Crux did have a young version, and so they had the young Crux version already, which released in one of the Bricktober packs. So let's just compare. Let's put all the versions of Crux side by side here. So here's him and his Bricktober pack version. And strangely, the young versions would not have had the hoods, so that makes sense they wouldn't have had them. Also, I didn't notice this, though. They're using the light red instead of dark red. Or no, they used the light red instead of dark red. But also, the old version, I never noticed this detail. His armor is all cracked in old Crux. Huh. Never noticed that.
Neat.
Pretty neat, yeah.
His mustache is a bit longer in the old one. And I don't know what it should look like, to be honest. Let me try and find an image from the show to compare it to.
I feel like the shorter one would make sense, but...
Where is his gallery? There you go. The Ninjago wiki is perfectly mid. Okay, here we are. Okay, this one is way better than the Bricktober version. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it out because this is all versions of young Crux now. New one is perfectly accurate.
Wow, they even got like the face print down.
Yeah.
The face print is way better.
Not even that, just like the expression is like
exactly
spot on.
You know,
whoa.
And the fact that I pulled this up from Wiki, you know what that means? They went to the
Ninjago
Ninjago
Wiki.
They literally did what I'm doing to compare them to in Google and finding the first good result.
They ignored it.
Not that that's a problem.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's exactly what I want somebody working on something like this to do.
Instead of just making it the heck up.
So I'm gonna like stuff some of these up in the corner for a moment. So yeah, this is for young Crux. We do technically have a version of before, and that hair was not a hard piece of hair to get, so wasn't the most needed, but it's nice to have. Let's now get Acronyx. Who's only ever had one minifigure. And now you would say this could count for the young version as well, because, you know, he time traveled and all. Issue being that his minifigure in the set had an MP3 player on it.
Well, time traveled.
So, also, he did use the dark red, too. And he's used the light red. But again, the other young one used the light red, so I don't really have an issue with that. It's more actually an issue with the older version, I guess. Or they could have just been consistent. But either way, it's fine. It's all good. So, okay, now I'm not seeing quite as much what people are talking about not being mirrored because the torso designs for them look pretty much the same as that I'm seeing.
In the show, well,
Oh no, I do see the difference.
Okay.
Yeah, he had it. There's like 2 red tiles that would match the side their arm was red on. And it's hard to see in this picture. Let me try and pull up a different picture. Where'd it go? There's one with they have all of them. Okay, I see. You can see more if in this one here. Also, they give them little studs for the time powers, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
They just have 2 red tiles on both sides on these.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an issue with that. Like, we had to dig to figure that out.
Yeah, that's fine.
The arms are the right sides?
Yeah, we should probably move on a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of run out of time.
Okay. Well, let's continue on this image here. We have a new version of Faith, which is not what I particularly was, like, clamoring for because we've had her before.
Her inclusion is welcome.
Yeah, I mean, it's good because it has been a while, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even know who this character is at this point. It's been that long.
Her print is pretty different. No, not pretty different, actually. It's somewhat different.
Is this closer to what she looked like in March the Oni?
She had the same exact model in that one.
Okay.
Now, technically, she's never been released with this hairpiece, and I'm trying to remember if on mine I put this proper hairpiece or I used the one that she came with in the Ninjago magazine pack, which was like the one that came with the bun. Here it is.
Oh.
Here, you guys talk about
That's
this for a
neat.
second. I'm gonna check what I got.
Yeah.
Oh. Ford, you said you see. Explain.
No, like the different hairpiece. I thought she came with the kind of the waitress haircut.
The belt's also different. Like her old one had the orange.
It's a nice inclusion because I think in the set proper they put her in like the blacksmith or something. And I think
no, I had that hair for her that's in the new one because it was available in that color already. So you couldn't make it. It just wasn't released in one package prior.
I see.
I think her arms might be silver in this instead of gunmetal too. I can't really tell if it's just lighting. Okay, comparing the prints also actually. This is a pretty good recreation. Her pelvic piece is in black instead of orange.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I wasn't here.
Well, if it's a new style, that's fine.
Well, man, the printing, like, they've never had this much detail to replicating prints. Usually when a print's gone, it's gone.
Well, is it trying to replicate the print, or is it trying to go for a different style altogether?
No, it's almost 1-to-1.
Okay.
Yeah, it is almost exactly the same. It's a bit different. They've got some touch-ups. But, yeah. It's very accurate. So, the Postman up next. This Postman, we've not gotten since, what, 12 years ago? No, probably 11 years ago was when Temple of Air Jitsu released. This one comes with the hat instead of the hair, which is fine. I do think the hair was better, to be honest.
But doesn't he wear the hat?
He does, but it's just the hat doesn't look right because he's not bald. That's the issue with Lego hats. Here's the last version. So, what I've got to check here is in the show, does he have the mustache?
Yeah, that's really close.
Wait a minute. He does. there in this picture, on his picture on the wiki, he does not have the mustache. But here's his. I don't know what season this is from actually. Given it's definitely Forbidden Spinjitzu, Series 2 era, because you see the little shoulder pad there. This one definitely matches that Postman. But in older versions, what does it mean seconds? Oh, there's an older version of the Postman suit. The original. Also, he did in the original series. He had the mustache. In Forbidden Spinjitzu, he did not. Okay, so this is technically a different version of the Postman. I didn't realize. Also, yeah, in the original, like his first appearance, he had a different design. But in Rebooted, he had the mustache too. But yeah, it seems later he removes the mustache. I'm trying to figure out what season it is. Still has the mustache in Skybound. Also, he seems to stop wearing the hat after season 2. Sons of Garmadon, he has the mustache. And the only other one he appeared in since then is Master of the Mountain.
Ooh.
And he shaved.
Whoa.
No mustache, which might have been actually an error when they made the new rig, honestly. But now it's canon,
they were
I guess.
scrambling for them.
It's just canon. He just changed up his look. Okay, is there any other minifigures? I think we covered basically all of them, right? Oh no, there's a few more.
A lot of them are, a lot of the newer ones are generics, though. Like
no, there's a few. They've got Dr. Sanders Saunders.
Okay,
that's a huge one.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Do you not remember who he is?
I know who he is, but it's like, okay, he kind of appears in like a season and a special.
Yeah, that's big.
Okay.
Where else are you going to get a character who just appears in a season that's special?
Personally, I feel that the Postman is a bigger character. Okay,
he's got
much more mass appeal. But he's got more mass appeal. Miss Stake has more mass appeal than Dr. Sanders.
Yeah, and she's in this picture too. Now, Miss Stake finally has a good face print. And we kind of have touched on this before because there's a leak of her. Her sweater is not as accurate, but the last version of her that had non-accurate face print had an accurate sweater. Too bad they didn't have the budget to make the mustache piece, because they even molded it in the show to where you could make it a real Lego piece.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
I don't know. It's crucial to his disguise. He has that mustache.
In the show though, when he tears off the mustache. Oh, come on.
It's from one of the 2 seasons of this show that I haven't seen from its
original. Oh, that's why you don't care, Ford?
Yeah.
Now,
what about it?
Without the mustache, it looks
he's okay. Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
What's the other season you haven't seen?
Hunted.
Wait, you haven't seen Hunted?
I haven't seen Hunted.
That's one of the greatest of all time.
To be fair, I've seen more of Hunted than I have of Hands of Time. I saw the last 2 episodes of Hunted, but I only saw like half the first episode of Hands of Time.
You've missed so much big lore.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we don't have time for this argument. We also have Chuck, who you may not know, but was actually the ghost student of Sensei Yang that holds Cole captive in Day of the Departed. And in Way of the Departed, Tommy Andreassen's story he wrote on X, which I've not been able to read all of. I'll be honest, it's a very hard, boring read.
Chuck, it's your cousin.
He is a wood carver in that, though. And
Marvin Berry.
He's a wood carver in the set, too. So this is a direct reference to Way of the Departed.
Oh. I just got an image of the stickers.
Just got an image of the stickers?
I just found an image of the stickers in Old Town.
Here, you can go ahead and post
I'm
it. I
sending
think
it.
I had
Yeah,
I
I'll
had
send
them
it.
mostly, but like in various separate images.
Ash and Flash just posted it, so that might help.
Yeah, there's all sorts of references in here, so this will help us kind of go through a little faster for time. Let's start with the first sheet here. Okay, go on the right, number 15. That's Moro's kite.
Yep, that's in the set along with his head.
Rip.
Yeah.
Imagine. Even. Wait, Morrow's dead? Dr. Julian's alive? What's wrong with us?
Well, Moro died before Dr. Julian
Yeah.
died.
Number 6,
Well,
you have the Green Ninja Scroll. Number 4, you have the story of the Oni and Dragon. You have some Sons of Garwin on Wukru graffiti at number 16. Number 24 is the Prime Empire motherboard.
Yeah, number 2 is it's from the Temple of Light, right?
Oh, it might be. Some of these I'd have to honestly dig further into.
but they're all really neat references altogether.
This makes... Remember how amazing it was to get some vague references to the show in the first Ninjago City? This is kind of blowing that out of the water.
Wanted posters with all that Sons of Garmadon stuff.
They're from Dragon's Rising.
Yeah, but who are they?
I can't see clear enough.
Well, that's okay.
But I know what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, there's probably more references to dig into here. Another one I want to point out too is on the third sticker sheet. Number 52 is it literally matches beat for beat the storybook that Wu reads to Lloyd in Never Trust a Snake.
Oh, neat.
Also, see number
it also
40
has
is the Destiny Bounty.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, that is very cool. All right, so we've only got 10 minutes left. We should probably discuss the set itself.
Yeah.
Nah, I think good.
Oh, I'm
the
not
set is great.
Man, Jay has his glider from the pilot, which looks really, really good. You've got this little shrine to the first Spinjitzu master, a noodle stand, a post office.
I like that you can separate the structure out into a linear format.
We can what, Ford?
You can take the whole structure and separate it so that it's just one single line. Yeah. But then it's like 4 feet long. Crazy.
Yeah. I will say, maybe the design for the set itself, it's probably the build isn't quite as exciting as a Ninjago City piece.
Nonsense. I think it's really exciting.
No, it's exciting.
I think it's great.
Wrong.
Yeah.
It's just not quite as exciting. The minifigures really overshadow the build.
I disagree. I think the minifigures complement it quite well. The way it all comes together, the way it's kind of like, and I was saying this before, the way it's structured like a castle set, I think is really nice.
There's the better image of that wanted poster.
Yeah, where everything
and Wildfire on it.
Yeah, that's one of them. And you got the Postman shop.
Mm-hmm.
That's really neat.
Never knew where he lived.
Yeah.
He's got like one postman for the entirety of Western Ninjago.
One thing I'm curious about, and this is really just a personal thing, is how big is the center? Like, if you have it all closed up, how much space is there in the center? I'd be curious to see if you could fit the blacksmith shop in there.
Oh, you couldn't.
I don't know.
I can tell you immediately couldn't. The blacksmith shop is much larger than these. That's why people are complaining about the price for the blacksmith shop. Because it is much bigger than you would think.
But you know what I'm going to have to do? I need to experiment on this myself. I'm doing this for science.
Sure.
Like the rats.
I'm spending $400 for science. My wife will understand.
You are a scientist.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll
something
see
of a
another picture.
scientist
You've got this
myself.
little like
The
loyalist cult
the
area,
loyalist cult area, yeah.
which I
I like that
guess,
it's kind of built into the rock.
Mhm.
That's really cool.
which I guess they have something to do with the Imperium, which is interesting.
Yeah. Need to catch up.
Yeah, I do too. I'm getting there. Me and my wife are on Seabound now.
That's not too far off, really.
No, it's getting pretty close.
I can't show it to my wife until I have the pilots in hand.
There's probably places I might have them on my hard drive somewhere.
Noted.
Lego really needs to make those watchable officially somehow. Yeah, I only have the video I can find where I analyze Way of the Ninja.
That's okay. There's other structures here, right? Like you have the tea cart, you have the little blacksmith stand. You have wherever Faith is working.
Yeah, I like the area with the rocks and the tree, personally. I'm always a fan of rock formations. I want to know how tall this is, too, so I could know if it'll fit on my shelf.
I'm pretty sure they have the height somewhere.
Do they? I don't know.
Let me see. It's on the box. It is 13.5 inches tall.
Okay, how does that compare to, like, the Ninjago City?
Which one?
The first one.
The first one? Is that the tallest one?
No, but it's the one closest to the point on my shelf that I want to put this on. I assume it's shorter.
I don't want Micro Ninjago City.
23 inches. So it is at least 18 inches shorter. Wait, no. Which is the height? Which one's the height? Is that the last one?
Wait.
Is it length, width, height? Yeah, that sounds right. 7.5 inches to 7.5. Is it the same height? Also, do they count the antennas?
It's 24 inches tall.
That is the height. Okay.
That's the height of Ninjago City. 63 centimeters, to be exact.
Man, I'm getting completely different numbers. Where are you getting yours from? Did you just measure it?
I just went to the brickset page.
Oh, I was looking at
Ninjago
packaging
City
size, not model size. That's why.
Yeah, I just went to the description. It says 24 inches.
So 24 inches, and this one is how many inches tall?
13.5.
Okay, so this is fine. Perfect.
I think you're just more worried about the
hitting the ceiling.
surface area.
Oh, I have plenty of surface area.
No, I mean like the width.
I have plenty of width. I can make width.
How much real estate is this gonna have?
I can deal with that. It's just, as long as it's not too tall.
I mean, what helps your case is that it splits in two.
Yeah, I don't want
it's like the gate section does that. Yeah.
I'll need to move my boats. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot else to say about the model itself. Honestly,
I think it's pretty cool.
I will get it. Like, for $300, that is a lot of money, but this is a tremendous value. Possibly one of the best value Lego sets ever.
Probably the best value you're gonna get next year.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, the blacksmith shop's a pretty good value too.
Oh yeah. I think those two combined are like probably the two best offerings that Lego is putting out right now, or for next year anyway. Yeah, they really knocked it out of the park with this one.
I am interested that we have no word on what that last Legacy set was. Are we not going to get the last 15-year anniversary minifigure until the Summer Wave? In which,
Probably.
if so, it's got to be holding out something special then, right? For that last minifigure. And what could that be?
You would think so, but it's going to be some kind of glow up from the show.
Just another Golden Lloyd.
Yeah, just like...
I'm trying to think, like, who else we
episode.
really need most at this point. I know who we need most, and it is weird that we don't have him yet, and it's the police commissioner.
But it's not gonna be him. Let's be real.
It's not. They'd have to keep in theme and keep it within the old elemental masters. I know there's several they could choose from, but none of them that are really as relevant is the thing. So it's hard to pick. The only other thing you could do is maybe a young Chen would be cool. Probably also depends on how relevant everyone is in the comics.
Like
and it might just be a comic exclusive character. You ever think about that?
But Klaus looked the same, didn't he?
True, but I want him again.
I wouldn't. They wouldn't use them as a 15th anniversary though, because they've been using those.
Probably not.
Yeah, they've been using those for ones that we've never gotten before.
Yeah.
Oh, young Klaus does look different, but he's not interesting exactly.
Yeah. Personally, though, I would really like a new Samukai.
Well, that's not going to happen either.
I know it's not going to happen, but like, if they could put it out again, that'd be really great.
I'm not, again, also, if we're talking about what we need, it's not going to be re-releases. It is
I guess
someone we've never gotten.
You know, I can dream.
Like, I think the police commissioner is definitely, like, number one what figures Ninjago needs that we've not gotten before. And honestly, this wave has cleaned up so many others. The only other ones I can think of are Lou, Cole's dad. That's a big one. That's like the only semi-major character from Season 1 now that we don't have, I think. I know a lot of people also want Lily.
It might be Lily.
It could be, though she wouldn't make as much sense. I know that is a highly requested one, and one we've not gotten before. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with this entire wave, with this set. It makes it seem like really anything could be possible to get at this point. I don't know that we're going to get another set revealed for next wave, so I guess the last Legacy set is going into the summer, which could mean a whole other wave of Ninjago Legacy sets, which I would like. I'm definitely buying these over the Dragon's Rising sets, honestly. So maybe doing more of that. Kevin, is that your alarm for work?
No.
Yeah, so maybe, though, purchasing that will give them a little bit of idea that we want more, show tie-in stuff. We want... Show accuracy is very important to the consumer. Alright, but that is going to have to do it for us today. We will be back tomorrow with our regularly scheduled episode at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, probably talking about Star Trek and a few other themes for 2026 sets. So be sure to join us then. You can like the video, comment, subscribe, join the BCC Cruise Discord server in the description below, and follow us on X. So for Ford, Maluris, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.